Now she just doesn't know.
Hey, I cannot cut them off.
It's not a girl.
No.
She right.
I will. But then you said don't want to talk about it already. It's time like if.
Your answer is definitely two lah. You two lah nanti.
Oh my god, what about serious?
You can't.
I feel like you're gonna fight after this.
Why? No, that's crazy bitch behavior.
On today's episode of Get It Out, we are going to do Pick a Side. And today we have invited John, Pat, and Sherilyn.
Yay, my wife.
So in case you never watched this first episode of our spin-off, right, this is how it works, okay? We'll be presented with a series of different scenarios and dilemmas. And for each one, right, we will lock in our choice using the cards in our hands. And then we will debate it out, share our thoughts and explain our reasoning. Cannot have safe answer. Cannot sit on the fence. You must make
fight.
okay, cannot fight. Just make a decision and have to be very honest one, okay? We will listen and we will maybe judge quietly.
Okay.
Maybe judge quietly, okay? Okay, very simple. So today we are going to do a couples edition. So there's a lot of relationship scenarios. And then what will we do? But before we start, my producers have insisted, right, that we ask these quick fire questions, right, to see whether you're in sync. So answer together.
You will count down 3, 2, 1 or the one?
The moment I ask you answer.
Okay.
First question is, who confessed first?
3, 2, 1.
It will be weird if I point it. Okay.
The fact that you thought about it, I feel like that was your first instinct.
Yeah. Second one. Who spends more money?
3, 2, 1.
Oh, interesting. I thought it would be you.
Actually, maybe I do.
Yeah. Big purchases lah.
I think I buy more things, but he more big
I buy stuff for pet.
Okay. Fair. Well, this one I myself don't remember. But who said I love you first?
3, 2, 1.
Oh! What?
我是 modern woman。
对。
哇！
讲。
Okay, 好的。哇！ Alright, let's get right into it. Okay, first situation. Okay, situation 1. Your partner cheats on you, and it was a one-time thing. You found out, they break down and beg for forgiveness. They keep saying, you know me, it meant nothing, and promise to change and never to do it again. Situation 2. Your partner never cheat, but super insanely controlling. They always suspect you, check your phone, question who you with, smell your clothes when you get back, and they say it's because they care. Which situation is worse? Ready? 3, 2, 1. Only you all wow.
I explain mine first.
Okay.
Yes.
Because for a period of time, Pet was number 2. And I survived it.
Don't
What?
push that shit to you.
No, okay, maybe you've never cheated on me yet, but you were a super controlling girlfriend.
She
for like
until
3 years.
Only when you go to the club. Other
Okay
than
lah.
that, your daily, I don't care what.
Wait.
I survived that.
To a point that she smell your clothes, man.
Never.
That's quite crazy.
No, okay, it's to the point where because last time influencer marketing agency so then I will have to text the influencers
对啊。
Yeah, so if
工作嘛work嘛
that person just like I say thank you, then the thank you a bit too many words to say thank you.
Ah.
Problem.
No.
Okay, you explain.
I think the worst that I've done is when he have to entertain and he needs to keep going club But to me it's like a no. You stay outside the club and you talk to me until I sleep. And then he was like, babe, I need to go and entertain. I said, but cannot. Like what if you go in and cheat on me? Then I'm like, no. I will just keep crying.
Checks out. So I have survived 2. I just have not survived 1 yet. So we don't know.
But I want to say that was when we were 21, 22.
Right.
When he just had his first job.
That's
Then
not
I'm
true.
just
My
very
first job I was
insecure.
25 years old. So we are 25, 26.
Okay.
Hey, you cannot overexpose like that one.
But he's in a very tempting industry.
Okay.
I feel
Not
like there's
really
so
also
much
lah.
fun, and then you go to the club, and then a lot of things happen at the club.
True.
People get drunk. So
But-
I think I'm just.
But I feel like when they want to cheat, right, no matter where they are, they can cheat.
That's really my life.
But that's the only like.
But I
first
think
2
the
years
reality
that-
of most relationship, right, is that most people don't want to cheat, but they end up cheating.
Right.
Hence, I think being in
What
the
kind of
environment
excuse is
matters. No, as in, like you said, if they want to cheat, they will cheat, right? But I think most guys don't want to cheat, but then they put themselves in a bad place.
Okay.
Okay, valid.
So then why you choose what? Which one is worse?
2.
Yeah, okay, I understand why. Her previous episode, she got share. She got share her ex-boyfriend is that.
It's super controlling.
Yeah.
So you rather he just one shot just cheat on you lah?
Yeah. Honestly.
No, because the ex-boyfriend is to a point, right? If she wear anything that shows her shoulder,
Like
right,
today, right? No. Today cannot be.
it's a no already.
And I think
Right,
it's
right.
worse because, right, you have no reason to get out. Because at the end of the day, he will just keep saying he's trying to protect you.
Correct.
And then he will just like, but I really love you. Then you'll be like, yeah, you really love me. That's why you're doing this. How do I
Yes.
get out of this?
Yes.
Like, it's like, I cannot tell you you're psycho because I was so scared you go and jump.
Correct.
Then it's I think it's very 矛盾.
Yeah.
But then when you cheat, right, you have a reason to just leave. Yeah, so I think
Yeah.
it's worse.
Yeah.
1 is your fault, 2 is my fault.
Or then, John, you still think that cheating is worse?
I feel like I retain agency. If I want to leave, I would leave. But which one is more likely I will leave if you cheat on me, as opposed to you care for me so much that you want to own me.
So you can put up with that lah.
For a while, I tell you, if
Hey,
back,
just do it
if
again.
back continue another 1-2 years, maybe I type out it.
Really ah?
Maybe,
Really
maybe.
Impossible. You cannot resist.
Yeah, 2 I feel it's more traumatizing where it's like it will mess with your mind one.
Yeah.
I just want to say, right, this one I share privately to them, right. I told them, right, that if they ever get a divorce or break up, right, I will never believe in love already.
I feel like he put this kind of pressure on us, or maybe.
Yeah, lor.
we feel
That time
cannot.
we almost divorced and then we think about Ryan.
I don't. Yeah,
Another chance, bro.
see, I save your marriage. I save your marriage right there.
okay, sure.
Okay, at least this scenario, okay, quite clear. Wow, this one, I don't dare to ask. Your partner is in a coma with almost no chance of waking up. Doctor says machine can keep them alive indefinitely, but they will never live a conscious life again. Their family beg you to keep them alive, but your partner once told you privately they never wanted that. So do you honor their wish or the family hope? Okay,
3.
2, 1.
Really?
Honor lah.
I honor.
Honor.
Hey, baby, I had this conversation with you. I said, let me die.
No,
You don't feel me alive.
Let him die.
I understand, but like I think at that point in time, right, I think I cannot. 我忍不住下手。
I think anybody that have a pet before, right, had to go through this.
No,
Like,
but I believe in miracles. Like even if there's like a 0.1% chance, right, I'll take the chance.
Okay, will money sway your mind? So let's say the doctor now say, right,
$1 million,
Like
yeah.
let's say you want to keep, right, it's all that you have already. You need to pay upfront, and then you want to pay them
300k a year,
wow.
You pay.
A year.
which is a realistic number to keep someone on life support.
Yeah.
I can pay the first year, the second year.
Then so second year, you let me die. Just let me die first.
You don't want
as
to let
in-
him die, but you want to be broke
No,
first.
as in I will try my best to raise the funds, but if it's like financially I cannot, then
Honestly,
I no
go
choice.
funny. Ryan, I 最多 donate 2次，
Let's go here. You need to go keep it.
50啊，50啊，so 100啊。
I will try my best.
Wow.
I'll try my best.
Never mind,
But
just
don't
let me
you
die.
think that keeping him is more for you and not for him? Because he said, "Hey, let me go."
Let me die.
I do think so, yes.
For
Even the
yourself.
doctor say got 30% chance of survival, right? Also just let me die. I'm very tired already. Just let me die, just let me die.
But I cannot.
It's okay, it's rest for me.
And
Like, I
this is a
will
good time
live
if you
with that
don't.
guilt forever.
If you don't trust your partner to make this decision for you, you all can do ACP, advanced care planning.
And LPA.
Basically, if a doctor comes in, like in this exact situation, right, where you no longer have clear sound of mind and then you're in a coma, you cannot make a decision for yourself, then you appoint someone to make a decision for you and then you write a list of interests. As long as the doctor say unlikely they will come back. I think it's a less cruel thing because nobody want to make the decision to let
But okay,
Chen go.
what if it's a 30% chance that she can come back? That means not impossible. Like there's a chance, but it's low.
30% chance I will wait.
30% is solid.
No, but-
I will tell you first. Just let it go. Just
So
let it
at
go.
what percent then you're like,
No,
okay,
he'll be
bye-bye.
like, in 5 days I don't wake up.
99%.
No, you put
99%.
me, you put me as your
10%.
ACP. You sick only, I just say like,
Yeah, let it go.
you got flu. I think
About time already. About time.
Wait, so 10% chance also you will let go?
Yeah, 10% chance to let go. I mean, for me lah, that's what I want.
The moment his eyesight no good, right?
Yeah. I tell you, I flew, I got chicken pox. Just let it go, let it go.
Oh my god.
Let it go,
Like
let
throat
it
a
go.
bit itchy.
Because I think I'm somebody like let's say Choi okay, like I have some sort of maybe like stage 2 or stage 3 cancer or something, right? I think I will forget it.
Stage 2 and stage 3
I will live my life to the fullest and then just like that.
yeah lah.
Just like that.
I think it's the quality of life that you
Yeah.
cannot have, right? Then what's the point?
For us, I think we are all pretty clear. We honor the wishes, lah, right?
Yeah.
No arguments, no debate about
I think
that.
the family will
But-
deep down the family is thinking also, like
Yeah.
maybe not.
Yeah.
But the family won't dare to say.
Nobody want to be the bad guy.
Yeah, nobody want to be the bad guy.
Yeah.
So I would do
As
it.
hard as it seems, I will honor lah.
Yeah.
Next, this one quite straightforward lah. Okay, it's 2 a.m. and you and your partner are getting ready for bed. Suddenly, your partner receives a call from an unknown number. They pick up. And it's the hospital. The nurse say it's your partner's opposite gender's friend has been admitted into the hospital and your partner is listed as the emergency contact. This opposite gender friend is someone you always been slightly uncomfortable with. The hospital asks if your partner can come down because no one else is picking up, including the family and friends. Situation 1, would you let your partner go down to the hospital immediately? Number 2, tell your partner not to go. 3, 2, 1.
1.5.
Hey? 1.5 Interesting. Why? Why is this
1.5
debate?
Why not 2?
I let my partner go begrudgingly.
Oh, like
Like there's no choice.
Yeah.
Will you let him
Yeah,
just
actually
go?
I'm 1.5 or so.
Because
yeah.
that girl you're not comfortable with.
Yeah.
Yeah. That guy, you also not comfortable
Okay,
with.
I changed to
But,
1.5.
Eh?
So you will let her go?
I thought the whole
I'll let
briefing
her
at the
go.
start was there. We cannot sit on the fence.
Yeah, you cannot on the fence
No,
eh.
answer is more of one lah. But
不可以
Your answer is definitely 2 lah. You 2 lah until.
你不可以 on the fence 你要讲 this exact situation is happening will you
This
let it
exact
go?
situation has happened a couple
it
times.
has happened before.
It has happened
Yeah, so ours, the story just be different. This lady, it's not that I'm uncomfortable with her, but then she was drunk. Then after that, middle of the night, really middle of the night, called him and say, can you come and pick me up? I'm by
But
the
drunk
roadside.
嘛 drunk 跟 hospital 不一样
Yeah.
哦
No, then
Drunk
in the
I
end,
don't
I
know,
think she
man.
wanted to go hospital or something, right?
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
because she's drunk and then she like she's quite malnourished lah.
Okay.
But then yeah, so
malnourished
yeah, she's
for
very
being
skinny.
drunk.
Yeah, so then she
Her constitution not very healthy.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So then I feel like at that point I'm like, sorry, why is it you? Because we
Yeah.
never really thought. I'm like,
Correct.
there's so many people.
Correct.
You
It's a
pick
red
a
flag.
married man.
Exactly.
So I'm-
Bye. Bongo.
Oh.
Yeah, but
no.
yeah,
That
but
one is a no for
It's
me.
normal what. Like, the time I also need to go hospital, you also call him. It's always John.
different.
No, it's a meeting.
John is a very reliable person to
Yeah.
It's a meeting. Cannot say no one. I feel like
He's
you.
not a girl eh.
No, plus she was thinking right, who can carry Ryan?
Yeah.
We don't have a lot of friends that can.
Emma can carry Ryan.
Emma cannot. Emma cannot.
I think he has been in both situations.
Right,
so the
right.
first one is a guy who needed to go to hospital.
Yeah.
He went, which I'm like, hey, please go and help him because
Yeah.
he's alone in Singapore.
Yeah. Yes.
But then the next one came, I'm like, hey, sorry, where are all your friends?
Correct.
Who are all the friends that got you drunk? Who you drank with?
Yeah.
So how can it be you call my husband in the middle of the night and then he came back at like 5, 6 a.m. And
But the
then I'm
detail
like,
not important. Right? Like,
It's important.
When it's a guy friend that needs help, okay, go because it's a friend in need, right?
Yeah.
That's the only question.
Yeah.
But if it's a girlfriend, it's
Okay.
a friend in need, but then she.
No, because she might have other intentions.
yeah, so,
Her problem ah.
I
你
think
觉得是一个
the,
绿茶婊的 move
Yes,
是
it's
吧
a 绿茶婊move.
可能
Because why would you ask a married man? You don't have other friends, man. Cannot be what, right?
like why put yourself in a situation where you will be in question?
Yes.
Right.
Like
That's only
people
in
will
Islam.
then ask you
And
things
why
like,
did I come?
what? No, like I don't want next time like if the girl suddenly say actually
yeah.
John did something.
Yes.
Then I will be like I want to trust my husband, but then now this girl say he did something. Who is there to
Yes.
prove it?
Don't put
Correct.
yourself in
Yeah, trust
compromising.
your husband.
I trust, but I think this kind of thing will shake your
Yeah.
relationship.
My
Right.
point 5 would be I go with him.
Correct.
Yeah.
Same.
Honestly, in this situation, right, it's valid for the partner to come along lah.
Yes.
So I think that's fair.
Yeah.
But if the partner choose not to come and then stop me from going, I think that one a bit wrong lah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right?
Agree.
Yeah. Okay. So I think we are quite
Yeah.
clear on that. Ah.
Yes.
So
No, but let's say if the guy call her and then say you cannot go, then you'll be like, why I cannot go?
Why you cannot go?
Then how you going to help this
我
guy?
不会，我会送他过去，then 我回家睡觉。I OK。
No, you book Grab.
Next. You have been with your partner for a long time, together for 10 years, married for 5. Let's just assume. You have never cheated, never kissed anyone else, never crossed any physical boundary. But lately, your marriage has become boring and mundane. You and your partner barely go on dates anymore. There's little to no physical intimacy, and most days you feel like you're just living together like roommates. You still care about each other, but the spark is gone. Recently, you develop intense emotional feelings for a close opposite gender friend. This friend makes you feel excited again, seen again, and you find yourself looking forward to talking to them. But that friend has never shown romantic interest in you, and you don't think anything will ever happen. Okay, what will you do? Number 1, tell your partner the truth and be honest. Number 2, cut off the friend and keep everything to yourself. Number 3, tell your partner and confess to the friend. Tell your partner and
Break up lah, basically.
That's crazy. There's a missing option like don't do anything.
Yeah. But don't tell your partner.
Number 2 is don't tell ma.
Yeah, number
I
2 is
don't
don't do anything.
You asking me to cut off the friend?
Yeah,
What if
yeah.
I don't want to cut? I just don't want to do anything.
No, number 2 is you keep things to yourself.
But there's cut off your friend as that as an option.
Like remove the temptation.
Yeah. But I will pick 4. Yeah. Don't do anything.
Take it to the grave.
Yeah, take it to a grave, man.
No, but
Same.
Wait.
You'll never know.
They will never know.
no,
They
but do
don't.
you like this person or no? It's
Like.
just the person make you very happy lah. So you crush this
I guess
person
got butterfly lah.
Yeah, I guess just crush.
These are really sick questions. Eh?
For me, yeah, I think I would pick 4 lah if there's one lah. Okay, so
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, 4.
Oh,
Don't do anything.
Oh,
Yeah.
Then why would I tell? As in like,
Why
it
you never
doesn't-
cut off that guy?
No, but if that guy is always going to be around, then why?
But
As in-
you always tell me like you cannot talk to her anymore. Right? You expect me to call that person, then I tell you, But it doesn't make sense. I'm in the
different
industry.
one. I tell you,
Right.
I always have this saying, right, that I mean we are all women, but I feel that our agenda usually stronger than men.
Yes.
Like
Got
a guy when they see, let's say I'm very close to this guy, but he knows that I have a relationship, right? He won't tap in one. But a girl,
Wait.
different. The girl will flirt.
That's literally how I got to know you.
Oh my god, what about serious?
No, but you never make a move.
Kinda though.
Never, I never felt it.
Kinda
I never
though.
felt it.
I was peacocking.
Oh.
You know how you become my wife? By my good looks, man, Wen Jinping.
Good look.
15 years old, I plant seeds already.
You played the long game,
I played the super long game,
You played the
bro.
super long game.
I never tie the bait on the hook I
Right.
just pour in water. I let the fish swim nearby.
This situation must really see a lot of context, because if the person, right, is like somebody you work closely with or a client or what, I cannot cut them off one.
Yeah.
So it's a bit hard
But
on that
Pat
situation.
expect me to cut them off. But I just don't.
But that was then now now Pat will you?
Now she just doesn't know.
Hey, you say this then you after the camera stop only you
不然哪有东西看？对不对？
after this.
But I also remember you got ask me to stop texting people one day.
Who,
like
ah?
tell him or no. Like let's say a guy trying to hit on me, and then you see the text, right? It's like, what the fuck, babe? Why you like this kind of thing happen? You should just tell him
No,
straight.
but I also got to explain to you because last time Pat tell me, right, you don't get jealous.
Oh.
Because my first relationship, my first and only other relationship, right, I didn't like myself because I was a very jealous boyfriend.
Possessive.
So in my recovery to try and bounce back from that relationship, right, that part of me, right, it was killed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have no sense of jealousy with. So sometimes I would just pretend. Like when she has a co-worker that asks her go out, go for lunch, and then I'll be like, hey, ask you to fuck off, but actually I don't give a fuck, you go out, you know.
Right. To be honest, she had the same feedback on me. She said I don't get jealous. So she said things to kick me. She said I'm going to his house. I don't know what time I come back. I said, oh,
My
okay.
panties on the table, I never wear.
Then I said I going to sleep. I go down. Okay, good. Then I will go play game or what. It doesn't mean
One
to
day
but
you regret.
no,
Yeah,
but
that time got a guy like 请我吃 like random guy 请我吃饭 then I tell him then he was like oh then I'm like a guy 请我吃饭 leh
I okay one. But to me, right, I was the same as John. I used to be, when I was younger, I used to be possessive, insecure. But I realized, right, as I
I
grew
was
up,
not
right,
possessive, I was just insecure.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. I realized, right, as I grew up, right, this insecurity, right, comes with the lack of confidence, So now I feel like, I got confidence. I think I know what I deserve. I know what I want, right? I'm very confident. I don't feel
where the
possession.
confidence come from?
No, but
After he start tucking in his shirt,
Right.
start doing his hair.
They'll go be salon, be woo!
Then people so handsome already. I think Sherilyn scared.
Yeah.
I think she is. She came.
Yeah.
She came.
I feel like I got the diamond in the rough then I go and polish him
Yeah,
polish
yeah,
him
yeah,
then
yeah, yeah.
现在 diamond
Now got
了
resale value lah, people want to buy
yeah,
ma.
then now
yeah.
people are like actually Ryan handsome
Actually,
leh
okay,
then I'm like,
看99看的哦。
不错不错 Yeah.
oh.
But okay, yeah, I think I gotta say something very controversial. I think as long as you don't act on it, right, I think it's okay because you cannot control feelings sometimes.
So are you
yeah.
trying to say that it's normal?
I will say to a certain degree.
Oh.
Because the heart wants what it wants. But the thing is not acting on it, knowing your responsibility and your accountability to your partner, right? That is important. You have to keep that in mind. But I say this is controversial. Not many people agree. Yeah.
I agree
She also give me a hall pass. Just saying, her hall pass. If I ever get a chance with Han So-hee, she will give me a hall pass. So I'm allowed to.
This kind of thing, okay.
I'm allowed to. Okay, next. Whenever you and your partner fight, they shut down immediately. They stop replying, avoid you, and sometimes disappear for hours just to cool off. You are left anxious, overthinking, and the problem never gets resolved. The next day, they act very normal and say, why you still want to talk about it? Situation 2. Wherever you and your partner fight, they explode. They raise their voice. They say harsh things like, then you break up lah, and throw hurtful comments. After they come down, they apologize and say they didn't mean it, but it keeps happening. Which situation is worse? Number 1?
both are bad
Or number 2? Yeah, but choose one. Which one is worse? Okay, 3, 2, 1. Shutdown is worse for you.
Shutdown goes for me.
why
No, I can do both. But I feel like stonewalling, or maybe I projecting. But for me, if I stonewalling, right, means I have either this season or forever, I decided not to carry. Yeah, like I have friends that like if there's conflict, right, I will want to talk it out. And then there's people when I sense there's conflict, right, then I just
Okay.
no, I slowly drift off.
Oh.
I will wish happy birthday for the next 2 more years, and then we are done.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
But he's also very authoritative. So like let's say when we quarrel, right? And then like sometimes you are angry ma. You're angry then you don't want to talk ma. Then he say, do you want to talk about it now? Then I was very angry, I will just shut up. You don't want to talk about it, is it? Then we're never talking about this again. He said, you say now or you just forever hold your peace.
That's me at my worst. That's really me
Yeah,
at my
then
worst.
after that, I will, but then he said, you said don't want to talk about it already.
Oh!
No, I tell you why. Because when things happen, right, I feel like, but once again, I acknowledge that this is at my worst. Okay, so whatever I'm about to say is also my rationale when I'm at my worst, right?
Okay.
I feel that if it's processing in a sense where, okay, give me 15 minutes, I want to process this thing first,
Okay.
right? Right? Give me 5 minutes, then we talk about this, can? I feel like I'm okay with that. But I feel like when things happen, right, especially like let's say early in the day, then the whole day we're supposed to go for a picnic, then we're supposed to go dinner with friends, we're supposed to everything, right? You want to spend 3 hours stonewalling, 5 hours being
wall.
cold, right? We waste the whole day, Then at night when I want to sleep already,
Then,
then you want to talk about it. Then I'm like,
Okay.
bro, we have shown that we can resolve everything within 15 minutes of good conversation. Can we start earlier?
Agree, ma.
but emotionally not ready, ma.
Yeah. But for me, I can get there one.
Right.
Like, but then again,
You're very
I'm
logical.
projecting. Yeah, I can get
But
to
a
that
fight is
stage one.
emotional one.
Yeah.
It's not logic.
Yeah, but so to me, it's like, I know, like, let's say when something happen, like we quarrel, like we're on the road of an argument, right? Then Pat just like quiet, she like shut down in the car, right? I just know for a fact I can see she want to talk about this at the most inconvenient time. But in my head, right, I just feel like it's a 30-minute drive. We can actually settle this before we arrive.
Oh, I feel that I wanted to calm down first before I start saying harsh words.
Yeah.
Like at that moment, if we talk it out, things are not going to be nice. Like I'm going to say shit that I don't mean.
Yeah.
Would you rather she say shit that she don't mean? That
She
fight?
always says shit she don't mean. Actually, no, but I'm okay with that because I feel like I understand where it comes from. Like, we are firm believers that other people's choice of words is to make you feel how they make you feel.
Right.
Yeah. I don't get super angry, right, unless I feel like we are dragging something out for no reason. Because I think we disagree, okay one. Then most of the time I'm not angry, I don't raise my voice one, okay? Like 99.9% I don't raise my voice one. But I raise my voice when I feel like we're trying to drag out one problem.
You frustrate
Like we don't want to solve like that. Like the state of the argument is we want to argue. Then that to me, right, conflicts. My whole system will like fucking like a lot of error. Like, why do we want to be in this state?
因为你 logical.
Then that one, then my logic go out the window. I fucking
You
agree.
okay.
Yeah, because like, do we just want to fight? Because why do you wake up and want to fight?
Right.
Yeah.
No, but nobody wants to fight.
Nobody.
I think girls just want to get our point across.
We want to be understood.
Correct. And if I feel that you don't get that, I will want to say until you understand.
对.
And
Which
then
I
I
okay.
want to make you know that why I'm reacting this way. But sometimes you feel that, hey, but that's beyond the point already. If there is a faster way to resolve this, why you need to go through one big round and then we fight again and then like you go over again, which I also understand.
Right.
I can share what makes our worst fight happen. When Pat tried to explain to me why she's upset, right, she does not paint a very accurate picture like for a period of time.
Okay.
Right? So then she will say, like for example, if I just like push her can and then the can drop and she's unhappy. So I will ask her like, are you okay? Then she'll be like, you stained my dress.
Okay.
You know, then I'll be like, but we can clean the dress. Can I help you clean the dress? Then she'll be like, but it won't be the same after you clean. Then I'm like, then we go shopping, let's go get another dress. Then
You
then-
keep giving solutions
then
lah,
it's not about, no, in the end, it's not about the dress. She feels disrespected that I put her. But she will not get there.
Okay.
So there's a lot of like let up.
The focus is on the wrong.
So then I will try. So it's not always logical. Sometimes it's emotional, and I help her like try and get through the emotional hurdle of it. 99% of the fights that we have is not against each other. It's we are happy with other people. Then we try and talk each other through also, right? So then we help her process also because every time she says something, and then it's when we versus, right? Then I can like try and negate, right? Then she feel like everything I say, you also can win. So I don't want to fight with you because you always win. Then I'm like, but we're not trying to win. We're trying to resolve.
John.
No, but sometimes they don't want a solution. They just want to
I just want the sayang.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I want you to sign up and be like, okay, I'm wrong, it's my fault.
Okay,
Like, just say it's your fault, lah. Why must you always be right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I
yeah,
know
yeah.
you are smarter, but you don't have to always be right. Just let me, lah.
Yeah, correct.
I agree. Okay, I also going to be honest. There is one time, right, I actually argue with John.
Not argue,
what?
because
Okay.
it's one-sided.
Okay, you know what? Okay. But I realize, right, John, he's a wordsmith. You cannot 讲过他
Yeah,
right?
，There's no words.
No, if you get to the point, can.
No.
If you tell me how you actually
No,
feel,
no.
then we can address
you
that
see,
part.
that time when I was very frustrated, right, I text him a very long text. This long text, right, wait, listen.
Oh, this is the point of today's episode.
Wait, listen. This long text, right, it come from an emotional place. I was very frustrated, so I just vomit everything out. This guy, he restructured the whole thing in more, and then come back to me. And then after that, never mind. After I thought, okay, never mind, let it go, never mind, let's work it out. Few weeks later, he said, Ryan, can I talk to you? He come into my car, he whip out the text, and then he come and point to me, bit by bit. Okay, but that solved the issue. That really solved the issue.
This may seem as though it's gaslighting.
No, it's not.
But then it's not.
No, you know why not? Because after like few weeks, right, my emotions settled already, so I can logically know. But at the point of time when I'm talking to him, I'm just ranting.
Yes.
When he replied that, I was like, wow, you fucking wordsmith, this guy,
actually,
he's a wordsmith.
I understand Pat why she don't want to solve it in 15 minutes because she know that if she solve it in 15 minutes, right, you will outsmart her in that argument. She needs time, right?
But
to
it's
go
not
and
about
think.
winning.
No,
It's not about winning, but she wants
Resolution.
to. No, she wants to be able to hold her argument.
I don't know you.
Why? No, that's crazy bitch behavior. She wants to be able to hold the argument. That is crazy bitch behavior.
It's not rational one. Just
No.
That is
give
way
it to them.
It's not a red flag.
But okay, since we know how you all argue, right? I want to share you how Shani argue, right? And how she make me make our argument very, very short and we very infrequently quarrel. She really got a very good secret to it, okay? The very, very first time we quarrel, I think in our whole relationship in these 5-6 years, we quarrel like really less than 5 times. The very first time we had a huge fight, right? She will hold my hand and she will talk very gently, okay? And then she tell me, right, we don't say never, we don't say always. These 2 words. So even consciously when I argue with her, right, I will never use that 2 words. And then she say, just don't raise your voice, don't say things that you don't mean. That's all, okay? So whenever we have an argument, cry 也好，什么都好, right, I will avoid using that 2 words.
But you will remember lah.
And
Comply or not?
I comply. But you know
Okay,
what?
that's
You
the
know what's
difference.
the most magical thing? No matter her fault, my fault, right? She will always apologize first.
Wow.
Because she say she rather lose the battle but win the war. She don't want to compromise us, so
Why is
she
it
won't do
about
that.
winning and losing all the fucking
No lah,
I don't
but
understand.
she.
It's not a resolution, guys.
But are you non-confrontational?
I am INFP. But I just feel like there's no point, ma. Like in the end, we still love each other. Then why you want to say things you don't mean?
But don't you feel that everything is accumulating? That you don't solve anything? Like the next time it happens
you can
again.
solve it,
like,
but you say sorry first, because it's about pride. So we get pride out of the way, then we solve the problem.
We will eventually talk about it
Yeah.
again.
Okay.
It's just that in a more calm and less heated situation.
So like I don't need to be right. I feel like I can let him win the pride, but as long as our relationship is okay, then there's peace. Still can.
wow.
So because of
that's
that,
admirable.
Hey, write that down.
no, but because of that, we really have very little argument. There's no reason to argue.
There's no reason for a couple to argue, period.
God, there's disagreements.
Yeah, there's just
It doesn't have to be a
disagreements.
fight. But really, the never and always, right, really very important. Because you always be like, you never ever like treat me well, or you never ever do things for me. Then he'll be like, but I got what.
Yeah.
So it's very extreme. Cannot never and always is too extreme. Really.
Yeah,
They will
no,
feel
we
like
do that also.
they will feel very
That's
defensive afterwards. So
Our
don't use
word
that.
is you. You cannot keep saying you.
It's we.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
we.
yeah.
she
Yeah,
will
yeah,
we.
yeah.
So I'll use that.
But anyway, that's her way of handling
mental
conflict.
problem.
And as such, right, I really think that is the healthiest relationship I've ever been because there's really no big fight. There's no reason to fight.
Yeah.
She will understand, right? Okay, now it's not the time to talk about all that, right? Let's talk about it at a better time. But never mind, I apologize for all that. She do that because sometimes I can be quite hot-headed or rash. And
Yeah.
the way I deal with conflict or problems, right, is I stonewall. I
Yeah.
like what you say, I really just close myself off. So she's very gentle to me in that sense.
So outside of pet, I tell you, if you stonewall me, just I wish you 2 birthdays.
Like what we learned in our engage encounter is hold the person's hand.
Yes.
Ah.
Say
Yes.
sorry, just say
Yes.
hold my hand.
But then, and then if you're a pet, you like that.
You want to laugh?
There go.
Sometimes I'm driving, then I put your hand, then you just
No.
try to drive, keep us on the road, trying to find your fucking hand. Then you fucking.
I also have her.
But I guess at the end of the day, humans, relationship, all this, we are all humans, okay? We have emotions. Sometimes we might do stupid things. Sometimes we might say things that we don't mean. I think a little bit of understanding goes a long way. So that's all the situation and dilemmas that we have today. Thank you for coming to our show.
Thanks
for having us.
Hey,
Thanks for being so vulnerable.
hey, yeah. And
I hope
surprisingly,
you all don't quarrel after this.
yeah.
What?
There's no reason to quarrel.
No, you know
Sorry.
when my
I'm also
wow, so
sorry.
fast. You learn. But when my producer planned this episode, right, and then she say invite John and Pat. Then I said okay. Then I was thinking will John logicalize everything? Will he? Okay lah, but it wasn't that bad. It was okay. You know the pacing.
Very truthful lah.
He know the basic. He know the basic.
No, that's exactly how I operate.
I think that's the best part of him because actually, John, right, he's a very good listener. When you tell him about your problems, he really will deconstruct the whole thing, analyze for you, right?
Yeah.
And you will really feel better. But then when you ask him about frivolous thing like why is Jupiter so hot or whatever shit, he will start explaining.
Bro,
It's cold,
diamond
is it? That's it. Yeah, do it. So thank you for
Fuck, don't get me started on Jupiter. I fucking love Jupiter.
Okay, so let us know in your comments, right, what are some dilemmas we can do. The next time maybe we invite them to over-explain things to you again. Okay? And as always, remember to click here for more, click here to subscribe, and cut to the bloopers.
Yeah, yesterday I told them about Tetra Packs. Guys, I tell y'all, you see this Pokka Tetra Pack, right? It's so amazing.
Yeah?
You know, if you open it, right, it's a tube.
Okay.
You know, then they vacuum cut. And then there is no contamination, you know what I mean? Not? Because it's one whole thing, then they just cut, you get 1,000.
Okay.
You know what I mean? As opposed to you pour, you leave, then there's like air contamination inside.
Why? You have
Fuck, y'all don't care.
It's like, why do we need to know this kind of thing?
Humanity